Why does true happiness often feel like a distant horizon, perpetually out of reach, even when you achieve success or acquire new possessions? We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more, a better job, a bigger house, the latest gadget, to finally be content. But what if this relentless chase is precisely what's keeping genuine peace at bay, leaving you feeling empty despite your gains? What if the secret to a happy life isn't found in what you gather from the outside world, but in what you cultivate within? This profound insight sits at the very heart of Stoic philosophy, an ancient wisdom tradition that flourished amidst the opulence and turmoil of the Roman Empire, yet preached the virtue of internal resilience and self-sufficiency. One of Stoicism's most revered figures, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, understood this better than anyone. Imagine the weight of ruling an empire, facing wars, plagues, and betrayals, yet he found solace not in his power, but in his mind. His personal reflections, now known as meditations, were a guide to cultivating inner tranquility amidst the chaos. It was Marcus Aurelius who famously wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This isn't a passive acceptance of fate, but an active declaration of psychological sovereignty. He understood that our happiness isn't dictated by external events, but by our perception and judgment of them. Think about it. Two people can experience the exact same setback, yet one collapses in despair while the other finds an opportunity for growth. The external event is identical. The internal response, the way of thinking, is entirely different. This Stoic principle empowers you, giving you control over your emotional landscape. Aurelius, though possessing unimaginable wealth and authority, knew that true security lay not in these fleeting external advantages, but in the unwavering strength of his character and the clarity of his judgment. He constantly reminded himself that external things are indifferent, neither good nor bad in themselves. Only our opinions make them so. His message wasn't about denying pleasure or avoiding success, but about detaching your well-being from them. You can enjoy good fortune, but you must not depend on it for your inner peace. This distinction is crucial. It separates fleeting joy from enduring contentment, freeing you from the unpredictable whims of fate. By internalizing the Stoic wisdom, you begin to build what philosophers call an inner citadel. This is a fortress of mind, where your happiness and tranquility are protected from the storms of the world, founded on the unshakable bedrock of your own reasoned thought and perception. It's truly a revolutionary way to approach life. If happiness is an internal state, why do we so often feel compelled to chase external acquisitions? This is where another foundational Stoic, Epictetus, offers a bracing dose of reality. Born a slave, Epictetus gained his freedom and became one of the most influential Stoic teachers, emphasizing self-mastery and internal liberation above all else. Epictetus, who experienced life from its absolute lowest rung, was uniquely positioned to understand the illusion of material wealth. He knew that the pursuit of more often leads to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction, a treadmill of desire where each achieved goal simply paves the way for the next, equally fleeting aspiration. He succinctly captured this truth with his powerful declaration: "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This isn't a call for asceticism, but a profound observation about human psychology. Our wants are insatiable. They grow with every fulfillment, trapping us in an endless cycle of needing. Consider the modern phenomenon of the hedonic treadmill. You buy a new car, a beautiful home, or achieve a career milestone. There's a temporary surge of joy, a feeling of "I've finally made it." Yet, within months, sometimes weeks, the novelty wears off, and your baseline happiness returns, along with new desires for the next upgrade. This isn't a flaw in you. It's a feature of our biology. Our brains are wired to adapt. What was once novel and exciting becomes the new normal. Epictetus recognized this millennia ago, understanding that true wealth isn't about accumulating more objects, but about reducing the internal demands that keep you enslaved to them. Think of someone constantly scrolling through social media, seeing curated glimpses of others' lives, their lavish vacations, perfect families, designer clothes. This constant exposure fuels comparison and envy, creating artificial wants that breed discontentment, no matter how much you actually possess in your own life. By consciously choosing to cultivate few wants, you liberate yourself from this mental slavery. You shift your focus from what you lack to what you already have, realizing that contentment isn't a destination reached by endless acquisition, but a state of mind achieved by intentional moderation and appreciation. This is genuine freedom. So, if contentment comes from within and true wealth is having few wants, how do you actually put this into practice in your daily life? Seneca, another towering figure of Stoicism, a statesman, playwright, and philosopher, provides us with a practical roadmap for enjoying the abundance that is always already present, the now. Seneca, who navigated immense wealth, power, exile, and ultimately faced forced suicide, possessed a profound understanding of life's fleeting nature. He understood that our minds often drift, either regretting the past or anxiously anticipating the future, thus robbing us of the only moment we truly possess, the present. He eloquently stated, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This isn't about ignoring planning or responsibility, but about rooting your emotional well-being firmly in the present moment, rather than deferring it to a future condition that may never arrive as imagined. One powerful technique is practicing mindful appreciation. Take a moment to truly savor simple, everyday experiences. The warmth of your coffee, the sunlight on your skin, the sound of birds, the comfort of your bed. These are not trivialities. They're the fabric of life, often overlooked in our haste to get to the next thing. Another practical application is to consciously practice gratitude. Keep a gratitude journal, or simply take a few minutes each day to mentally list all the things you are thankful for: your health, your relationships, your shelter, even the small conveniences often taken for granted. This redirects your mind from lack to abundance. Finally, practice negative visualization or voluntary discomfort. Periodically, imagine losing something you cherish or intentionally forego a small comfort for a day. This isn't to induce fear, but to awaken a profound appreciation for what you do have, making you truly grateful for the ordinary blessings you often overlook. Ultimately, the Stoic path to being happy with what you have is not a deprivation, but a liberation. It's an invitation to shift your focus from the endless pursuit of external goods to the cultivation of internal virtues. True contentment, as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca taught, isn't about accumulating more, but about wanting less and appreciating the immeasurable abundance that is already within your grasp. Embrace the power of your mind, anchor yourself in the present, and discover the lasting joy of enough.